vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd because your vote is your voice.
I'm Jeff Allen. Join me each week for unique yet common sense opinions on sports as Jeff Allen Sports Talk comes to oldschool101.com every Sunday afternoon from 3:30 to 4. We'll break down the sports world minus the hot takes with prominent guests and my stable of sports guys. It's sports conversation the way it should be. Jeff Allen Sports Talk, Sunday afternoons, 3:30 to 4 on oldschool101.com.
If you've had the coronavirus, you've got a lot of fight in you.
And you're in a special position to help us fight back.
The plasma in your blood can literally save lives.
But we need to act fast.
Please donate plasma now. Please donate.
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 Donate now.
You fought for your life. Now, let's take the fight to COVID-19. Go to thefightisinuS.org to find out how to donate.
This portion of Captain and Company in the Morning is brought to you by Amanda's Blinging Fashion. Fashionable jewelry at a fraction of the price. Go to paparazziaccessories.com/385837 for more information.
Hiya, Queen of All Knowledge here, reminding you, creeps out there on the internet hack, scam, and trick savvy cyber users every day. But we can fight back. It's as easy as IC3. If you're a victim of online crime, don't give up. Visit IC3, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Your tips help the FBI track down cyber criminals around the world. Report your crime to www.ic3.gov today.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
I'm coming, I'm here.
Make some noise.
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
The digital radio revolution is here. Are you ready to join the cause? The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com is building a dedicated sales team for our digital media properties and collaborations to help local and online businesses as well as larger enterprises increase their reach on the online marketplace. Digital media is the future of marketing, and becoming a business partner with Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com will increase your brand name exposure as well as traffic for way less money than print, AM, and TV combined. So what are you waiting for? Contact us now at 407-304-0488. That's 407-304-0488. Or click on the email link on our homepage. The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com. Entertaining the world, one person at a time.
About time. We're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
Is now boarding.
At gate
2020. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-796-8264. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike, what day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
We might as well run it. Yeah, let's run the Bomarooski. Huh? Run the Bomarooski.
It's a tantalizing Tuesday, now on Captain and Company in the Morning.
There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning
Is here.
It's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. It's a tantalizing Tuesday. How the hell are you? Yes, I have on my red glasses to match my Kansas City Chiefs jersey. Yeah, let me stand up. I'm sorry, Be More Friends. I'm sorry, but stop. I got to stand up. I got to get off the mic for a minute. I got to stand up and recognize Patrick, don't you call him Pat. Mahomes, off the chain. Kind of like, see, the captain, off the chain. Wow, what a ball game last night. You know that we'll let BP ramble on about that coming up a little shortly in the program. Oh, you're probably trying to figure out, why do I have this, what do I want to call it? I got a mailer last night from the people that want me to vote for Donald J. Trump. Can I stop the music? Stop. And it's funny. It's funny to me. That's why I posted it. What? Look at this. Look inside to see what the media isn't telling you. The man only paid $750 for 2 years for taxes. Okay, we told you that. He owes almost $400 million to somebody out there, some bank. Somebody said it was Deutsche Bank, okay? And somebody's going to have to pay that money back. And guess who he thinks is going to pay it back? The suckers. Us low-life people here in America that are too smart to take the tanks and roll down Pennsylvania Avenue and get this moron out of the office. But then again, I'm talking blasphemy, because some of you all would rather put this person in office.
Now, you can't do that. If you do it, I'm telling you, you're going to have more hell over it than a little bit.
Yeah, today is Bum Phillips's birthday. He would have been like 900 years old, but at least he's got common sense.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respected, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treated, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Washington if you like. Tell me what you're working with.
Palm Beach's very own Party Boy Express DJs on a tantalizing Tuesday. Yes, we're on fire.
It's all about the flavor from Florida to the hills, Detroit to Decatur with much flavor. Plus, they coming clean. Ain't ashamed to the game when they're making that green.
Pony sugar, he a boat master. One time a cruise ship, 438, jam club, Chi-Town, Detroit, this door the city boy. Hey, y'all, check this out. One time for Death Row Records, one time to Show Me Records, gonna take over in this thing. One time for South Carolina, Fairfield, ATL, LA, Mississippi, New Orleans. One time for Disco Band, and y'all know what y'all need to do. Right out.
Morning shows are becoming more than just a leisure stroll. We have to compete.
Captain and Company in the morning.
We're a respectable R&B station.
With all due respect, sir, this is not a respectable town.
Nasty.
Every time I'm with you, I just wanna kiss you. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you make me feel good. The time is right. I wish you would. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the way it has to be, 'cause that's the way I like it.
after the hour, Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. Tantalizing Tuesday. Flight number 2021. Oh, yeah, turn down that volume in the studio there. Jamming. I'm laughing. I really didn't want to go down the political aisle today. I was trying my best not to go down the political aisle. There are people out here in America that just... The only way I know how to say it is to just say it. They believe Trump so bad. Or so much that anything he says is gospel. And then I saw a commercial last night during the football game where they had a woman. She was black, but she wasn't Afro-American or black American. She was from probably Nigeria, maybe Kenya, somewhere in Africa. Because she had a real thick accent. I had the thick accent, and we're going to vote for Donald Trump. We're going to vote for Donald Trump. Show me one person in Carver Shores or Eatonville or show me one black person in America going to vote for Donald J. Trump. Thank you. Please show me one Hispanic person that's going to vote for Donald J. Trump. The man said he ain't paid his taxes. And y'all know damn good well you can't get away with that. You got to pay something. Oh, my God. And in these commercials, just lies. How many more lies can we sit here? It's like watching a bad reality TV show. That's what's happened to America. A bad reality TV show. And we all got to live through this. And in Florida, it ain't that much better. I got a governor that's kissing the president's behind. I ain't scared to say that to Ron DeSantis, Ron the dumbass. You, sir, are kissing the president's ass. With all due respect, sir, have a spine about yourself. See, in the hood, in the streets, us black folks, even people that have been on a football team, let me stop the black and white. Football players. We got each other's back. Broadcasters. The majority of the time we have each other's back unless we're trying to tell somebody what to do. And you know what happens when that happens? Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Yep. But it just amazes me. It's a camaraderie. It's like being in the military. We all, shipmates, cellmates, we're all in this together. And if we don't do something about him and them, well, na 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 na, hey, bye USA. Everything that our forefathers fought for. It might have been not the perfect country put together, but we're still here and everybody wants to come over here. As bad as we look right now as Americans, people still want to come to America. And Americans, we need to vote. I can't stress that enough. I can't empathize any more than that. You might think I'm some loudmouth black man that don't know what the hell he's talking about. That's your prerogative. But what I do with my show and my network and my house is try to educate and get everybody out to vote. You must vote November the 3rd. Don't give me some lame-ass excuse about, oh, well, it's not all that important. It'll be important when they throw your ass out of the house. It would be important if you didn't get paid. It would be important if you, hell, didn't get laid. Because you didn't carry your behind out to vote. Can I make it any simpler than that?
Earlier today, a Broward sale of Miami rap group The Two Live Crew's double platinum album, Nasty As They Wanna Be, in Broward County.
We think it's the banning of free speech. The First Amendment protects material, presumptively.
We don't talk about harassing and sexually brutalizing women in my music, man. We don't do that in my music, man. I'm tired of you saying that.
We've got white collar people trying to crap our style, saying we're too nasty and we're too live. Corrupted politicians playing games, bringing us down to boost their fame. They must be joking, thinking we will war, but they're like flies moving the wall. We stand tall from beginning to end, with help from fans and all our friends. Freedom of speech will never die. For us to have, our ancestors died. Don't keep thinking that we will quit. We'll always stand and never sit. We're too live, too black, too strong, doing the right thing and not the wrong. So listen up, y'all, to what we say. We won't be banned in the USA.
You have to be 18. If it's an adult show, you have to be 18. Our record is a year old, but with all the publicity, there's a lot of people, curiosity is aroused. We're selling records to a totally different audience. I take the precaution that nobody else has. I stick with my album. I made two versions.
The First Amendment gave us freedom of speech. So what you're saying, it didn't include me? I like to party and have a good time. There's nothing but pleasure written in our rhymes. I know you don't think we'll ever quit. We got some people on our side that won't take your lip. We're gonna do all the things we wanna do. You can't stand to see a brother get as rich as you. This is the 90s and we're coming on strong, saying things and doing things that you're saying's wrong. Wising up, cause on election day, we'll see who's banned in the USA.
Show in Hollywood, those were 21 and older people. They had police out there carding the people coming in the club, and they still arrested us for performing in the front of adults.
What is this? Is this not America? This is not China. This is not Russia. This is not the place where they brought down the wall. This is America. We have the right to say what we want to say. We have the right to do what we want to do. And what I do in my house, you might not do in your house. So what I do in my house is my business. And the simple fact of it all is that we are bonded by the First Amendment. We have the freedom of expression. We have the freedom of choice. And you, Chinese, black, green, purple, Jew, you have the right to listen to whoever you want to, and even the Two Live Crew. So all you right-wingers, left-wingers, bigots, communists, there is a place for you in this world, because this is the land of the free, the home of the brave, and Two Live is what we are.
The Two Live Crew, 30 after the hour. We're going to get to news shortly, but do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? You have the right to vote. You're supposed to go vote. And there are people out there that I have heard come up with excuses why they haven't gone to go vote. And then you want to know why the country is in the state it's in right now. Your voice needs to be heard. And this is why you've got a governor that wants to change the rules, because he's smart enough to know that if I change the rules before they go vote, then I might be able to disenfranchise people from going to exercise their right to vote. And the average person who's already got all kinds of drama going on in their lives, relationships, financial hardships, all sorts of stuff. Man, I'm not going to put up with that. I don't need another. I can't deal with that voting. I'll let them decide. No! Hell no! You must go vote. Oh, boy. Slick Vic, I know you're laughing, aren't you? Annetta Phillips, God bless you. Johnny Brooklyn in Kansas City. I know he's got the barbecue grill fired up. Poor B. Moore. Poor B. Moore. But did you see the press conference afterwards with Lamar Jackson? That great big Ravens gold chain around his neck? At least the brother got some style, man. He's got some style points there. I got to give it to him. But if Uncle Paulie was still alive, he would tell me that for the Raven fans, that means I got to get up for a minute. I'm not a Raven fan, but I have to get up and I have to go get something while we're live. Because some of y'all haven't seen this in a while. See this? See this chain? We call this loser chain. And a loser had to put the chain on his head like this. So, since we're talking about loser chain, this is what I want to see. See this picture right here? You see this clown? Can I put the loser chain around his neck when he leaves down Pennsylvania Avenue when they run him out of town? All right. Enough of that. I got that out of my system. All right. News you can use being brought to you by John Gill, the good friends of ours at Premier Elevator, always lifting customer service to another level. 321-316-8558. I know I made some people mad in Seminole County, but you know what? I don't give a damn. And come over here with your foolishness. I got something for your foolishness. Kind of like with that Russian, there was a Russian, what do I want to call him, reporter that said he made a derogatory comment about the United States, saying that he feels that Russia could leave us in radioactive dust. Now you got an idiot at 1600 Pennsylvania, you got an idiot across the pond. What are you going to do about it? What's up with that? But then again, some of y'all are so mealy-mouthed and scary, scared of your own shadow. But I know a person who is not scared of his own shadow. My buddy John Gill, proud sponsor of News You Could Use on a tantalizing Tuesday. And we're just getting started. Hit it!
Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron will release a recording involving grand jury proceedings in the Breonna Taylor investigation. Last night's announcement came just hours after an unidentified juror filed a court motion asking to share the details. Cameron has said the information would be inappropriate and could compromise an ongoing federal investigation. Critics say the details given to the grand jury contradict Cameron's public statements.
A Texas sheriff has been indicted for tampering with evidence in the investigation into the in-custody death of a black man last year. Sheriff Robert Chatty is facing a third-degree felony charge, accusing him of destroying or hiding video evidence in connection with Javier Ambler's death. The 40-year-old black man died after sheriff's deputies repeatedly used stun guns on him.
President Trump's former campaign manager is in the hospital after a reported suicide attempt. According to Florida police and campaign officials, officers were called to Brad Parscale's home by his wife on Sunday. She said Parscale had guns and was threatening to hurt himself. Police said Parscale was hospitalized under Florida's Baker Act, which allows anyone deemed to be a threat to themselves or others to be detained for 72 hours for psychiatric evaluation. Under the state's red flag law, officials could also ask a judge to bar Parscale from possessing any weapons for up to a year. Parscale was demoted from his position as the president's campaign manager in July, but he still played a role in the campaign, helping run its digital operation.
The former Louisville police detective charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment in connection to the Breonna Taylor case is expected to plead not guilty. Brett Hankinson is scheduled to be arraigned Monday afternoon. The former officer is currently out on a $15,000 bond. Hankinson is the only officer involved in the Taylor case who is facing criminal charges. His charges aren't related to her killing, but rather to bullets that flew into a neighboring apartment. If convicted on all 3 counts, he faces a maximum of 15 years behind bars. Police shot and killed Taylor back in March. Firefighters in California are bracing for another round of devastation as dozens of wildfires burn in the state. After having a few days of clearer skies and cooler temperatures, the National Weather Service issued a red flag warning for most of Northern California, indicating conditions are ideal for a rapid spread of the flames. Fires broke out in the Napa-Sonoma wine region Sunday. The Napa County Sheriff's Office warned people not to delay in evacuating, tweeting a video of roads lined with fire. Another heat wave in the West Coast is forecast to bring gusty winds with high temperatures reaching the upper 90s, creating even drier conditions and further taxing already exhausted firefighters.
That's news you could use, being brought to you by John Gill and the good friends at Premier Elevator. Always lifting customer service to a whole nother level. 321-316-8558. That's 321-316-8558. Here in Orlando, cloudy skies, 77, going up to about 87 as the cold front slowly slides over top of us. And oh my God, tomorrow morning, 68 degrees expected here in Orlando. 80 tomorrow. I can deal with that. I can't deal with what's going on in politics. And I can't believe I ate some green beans last night and corn. And when I show you where they came from, even that would make you say, huh? in the Morning. Big shout out again to Anana Phillips. She's online riding with us. Also, Oscar Watlington up there, the big O. Jacksonville, North Kakalaki. Kumo Kyle's online. Charles Constable, we see you. Thanks for listening to Captain Company in the Morning. Change must happen here in America. And I'm not talking about loose change, but if you do have some loose change, you can put it in my PayPal account. I do have bills to pay, taxes to pay, canned goods to buy. goodness. Lake Jackson, Texas. The water is so bad in Lake Jackson, Texas, everybody has been told not to drink it. The National Guard even brought in bottled water because of a brain-eating amoeba. Unbelievable. You got fires in California. You got brain-eating amoeba in the waters in Texas. You got a dumbass governor in Florida. You got a Russian talking about making us radioactive ash. And a president who lies worse than... How many people remember a TV show back in the 70s? The guy's name was, I think his name was Alan Funt that put it together. And they called it the Liars Club. Raise your hand if you remember the Liars Club. This man he lies so much, he would have his own TV show. Oh, he's already had his own TV show. Oh, and we are now part of his TV show. Because who's going to pay his $400 million debt that he owes? And I bet you it's to maybe the Russians. You don't believe what I'm talking about? Go to CNN.com. It was there. It was also on CNBC. Is that right? CNBC. Okay, all these C's. You know it wasn't on Fox. Of course not. Fox is too busy showing you cartoons. And Ken and Barbie dolls trying to give you the news. And no wonder your brain is all mushed and you don't believe nothing. So you're the kind of people I can't even talk to. So just go. Just go. It's like, and believe me, there's lots of them out there. Think about what I just said about people with a mushy brain. Can't have an intelligent conversation with them to save their life. Anyhow, let me do my horoscopes. Aries, today's a good day to reflect on the past weeks to get some perspective. You've probably been working too hard and neglecting other priorities in your life. Give yourself this day to chill out and relax. Relax. But you're probably on so many meds right now that the doctor has you taking, you can't relax. There's another problem in America. Why is it that the doctors give you all this medication, your brain going up and down and sideways, and don't know which way to go, and don't know how to act, and don't know how to vote, don't know how to rationalize? Am I saying something that is just completely Captain don't make no sense. He don't know what he's talking about. Taurus, don't plunge headfirst into work mode today. The cleaning and tidying up can surely wait for another day. Kind of like the people cutting the back. I don't even know what I want to call this out here. Looks like a damn zoo. Looks like a forest. I caught myself. That was pretty good. A forest, But that's a homeowners association, and I put them on the same level as people that watch Fox TV. I mean, just... So anyhow, consider spending the afternoon doing some activities with your kids. How many people out there haven't spent any kind of quality time with their kids recently because of the pandemic? I mean, because you're trying to do your work and take care of the missus or the mister, and the kids are kind of like, they're being treated like second-hand citizens. Kind of like black people in America, or poor people in America, or Hispanics in America, or Asians in America. I mean, people who work 2 and 3 jobs and are called that they're, lowlifes. You know what I'm talking. You know damn good well what I'm talking about. Give them kids a hug today, all right? Please. Take them out. Look, take them for a walk. A walk. Just a walk around the block. Spend some quality time with your children, because that's about all you'll have left after November the 3rd. I got a bad feeling, but I'm not even going to go there. Gemini, you're likely that your thoughts are completely tuned to work as much as you should devote some time off for your family. can't help the way you're wired, but when you're at home, you may sneak away to check your email. Perhaps you secretly phone your business partner. Your family rolls their eyes, but generally understands and forgives your crazy behavior. Do you see where this all seems to be going? All the messages in the horoscope? Get away from everything. Disconnect for a minute. Cancer, today's a good day for financial matters. Your credit card's maxed out. You might be thinking that your bank account isn't as wealthy as it could be, but today you're likely to receive some news that indicates otherwise. Yes, we're waiting for all these people running for office to start advertising. But then again, people could write in somebody else's name, and then you too could be sitting out on the sidelines. Leos, you could be feeling quite lazy today. You definitely deserve to feel this way. You deserve some time off after all the activities of the past week. Give yourself the gift of a true day off. Virgos, you think yourself as a practical person, but today your thoughts may turn to mystical and spiritual things. Your intuition is strong right now, letting you tune in to the feelings of your loved ones. Your loved ones are telling you to get the hell away from the computer. Go spend some time with them, for crying out loud. Kind of like that cold front that's coming through. Go spend some time with them outside tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm looking at that. Libra, you're probably encountering a bit of opposition along today's planetary energies. Even those who are usually right behind you will seem uncooperative. Try not to let this phase you too much. Do like I do. Just tune them out. Hey, just leave them alone, whatever. Life goes on. Scorpio, your thoughts today are likely to turn to setting goals for the future, particularly concerning your career. While you made a lot of progress in recent months, you'd like to see even more forward momentum. Go vote, and then there will be a lot of forward momentum. Get us back out of the ditch and between the lines. Sagittarius, today's planetary ambitions are stimulating you. Issues connected with your professional life may very well be much on your mind. You can plot out ways to further your career. Perhaps you could seek a promotion in your current business, but maybe then you're one of those people that try to come in and rock the boat. And then the boat tips over, and then you go, did I do that? Capricorn, you've been busy these past few weeks inadvertently neglecting the special person in your life. It's been fun to be out and about together, but that has left little time for closeness and snuggling. Uh-oh, that sounds like there might be spooning or something. And if you don't know what spooning is, it's not taking a spoon and sticking it in a can and eating the vegetables. I smell Pisces. Perhaps you spent quite a bit of money lately and you're holding your breath waiting for the bills to roll in. Some quick reckoning of recipes today will likely yield some wonderful news, wonders of wonder, kind of like this. Can I reach over here and get this? I gotta get this. Okay. That's the only thing I don't like about earbuds. When you got earbuds in your ear, you can only go so far. I guess I gotta go out and get a connector. Okay, I had some double luck green beans last night. You see the can? Now, where do you think these green beans came from? Take a guess. In the United States. Stop it. The High Continental Corporation of San Francisco. When did they grow green beans in San Francisco? I don't get it. Or this one was kind of interesting. Lakeside whole kernel corn. Corn, okay? Where do you think they grew corn? I would think somewhere in the Midwest. Manwintock? Never even been there. I know where I've heard of the name. Wisconsin. Corn out of Wisconsin. Okay, that makes sense. But green beans from San Francisco? When I hear San Francisco, I want to sing that old song from back in the day. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. All right, last but not least, the most perfect people and crazy people on the planet. It's got to be God's people, Aquarius, trying to educate you. It's possible that a big change is in store for you in the near future. What are you talking about, big change? I'm having fun now. It may be that you've come to realize your current home or neighborhood are no longer a good fit. Maybe you've been toying with the idea of moving. Today, you could get some good news that motivates you to make a fantasy a reality. What? We're going to take over the Fox network? Is that what's going to happen? Really? It'll be the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network?
Good morning to everybody except you Falcon fans who don't know how to protect the lead in the fourth quarter. This is Slick Vic with you, and it's time for your tantalizing Tuesday edition of the Uncle Paulie Hollywood Minute.
Yesterday's meme is today's public health violation, as a restaurant opened just a week ago in Boston by the man known as Salt Bae was forced to close by city officials for violating COVID-19 rules. A little know your meme catch up here. This is Salt Bae and the video that gained him his fame and his name. Apparently, stylishly garnishing steak is enough to springboard your career as a restaurateur. Things apparently got a little too social at his restaurant New Strip, Boston, after health officials witnessed overcrowding, little social distancing, and restaurant staff without face masks. After multiple violations, one city councilor says he's going to push to suspend the restaurant's alcohol license indefinitely. And no, I'm not going to make a joke about anybody being salty. Wait a second.
In Central Florida entertainment news, the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra announced Saturday they will have its last performance coming up on October the 3rd. The group shared the news on its Facebook page. It's hard to find the words, but sadly, our days at the Grand Floridian are over. So after 32 years of playing together and playing music we love, we're done. We're so thankful for the opportunity to play in a beautiful setting for the hotel guests and friends we have met and made over the years. We will never forget you and how wonderful you made us feel. The six-piece orchestra typically play music for guests at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The Grand Floridian Society Orchestra has played at the Disney Resort for the past 32 years. Since early August, the group has performed at the Disney Society Orchestra at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the Theater for Beauty of the Beast live on stage. Staying on the local front, many have wondered the snow park of a first of its kind in Florida was still open up this year in light of the pandemic. Snowcat Ridge, a snow park currently in construction in Dade County, plans to open its slopes this year. A spokesperson confirmed that the park is still aiming for a November debut, although an exact opening date has not yet been shared. Snowcat Ridge will share a 60-foot tall, 400-foot long snow tubing hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we have identified the reason why 2020 is so messed up. We are having snow in Florida, and that's the reason why hell is freezing over. And that's going to do it for the Uncle Paulie Hollywood Minute. Hope you enjoyed this tantalizing Tuesday. Make sure you've registered and voted if you haven't done so already. This is Slick Vic signing off. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hour number 2 of Cap of the Company in the morning. Coming at you in less than 5.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote. Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd because your vote is your voice.
This portion of Cap to the Company in the morning is brought to you by Amanda's Blinging Fashion. Fashionable jewelry at a fraction of the price. Go to paparazziaccessories.com/385-837 to learn more about Amanda's Blinging Fashion.
Hey, this is Kayla, and my dad and I wanted to remind you that you don't have to sit by your computer all day long just to listen to this station. All you have to do is download the TuneIn app, save it onto your smartphone, then type in the name of the station you're listening to, and that's it. How cool is that? Anytime, any place, and anywhere. The TuneIn app from this station in the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
We're here early before they wake up. We stay late. We stay informed. We invest in the latest technology.
We take the time to train the next generation of doctors and nurses. We work together to make sure we heal their bodies and their minds.
We do this not because it's our job, but because this is about our veterans' lives. This is our mission. More than 300,000 of us working as one, together with families and loved ones. No matter where they live in this country, we'll be there.
We all come together and stand together to serve our veterans. we stand strong, united. Stand with us in caring for our veterans.
Make some noise!
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
The digital radio revolution is here. Are you ready to join the cause? The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com is building a dedicated sales team for our digital media properties and collaborations to help local and online businesses as well as larger enterprises increase their reach on the online marketplace. Digital media is the future of marketing, and becoming a business partner with Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com will increase your brand name exposure as well as traffic for way less money than print, AM, and TV combined. So what are you waiting for? Contact us now at 407-304-0488. That's 407-304-0488. Or click on the email link on our homepage. The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com. Entertaining the world, one person at a time.
Hour number 2 of Captain Company starts in a minute, but first I want you to think about this. 1 million people are already dead around the world from COVID-19 in some way, shape, or form. 1 million people dead. And we're going to open things up? Jesus.
It's our sign, huh? It ain't over till the fat man spits.
Hour number 2. Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your probation officer that you're listening to Captain and Company in the morning. And this brother's telling it like a TIS-tiz. You know that you're thinking the same way I am talking. Or speaking. I mean, if you want to be politically correct. I mean, come on. UConn locking it up. The Tampa Bay Lightning locked it up last night. Won the Stanley Cup. Is that like a cup of coffee? Stanley Cup? Oh, no. BP will talk about that coming up about 50 minutes. Up north, down south, part number 3. Yours truly battling it out, or we're just playing, but it sounds good for radio. Up north, down south, where DJ Joey G gets an hour live from Toronto, Canada. And we have 2 hours on this end. That's on Friday for Freestyle Friday on Capman Company. So don't get it twisted that we're not doing Freestyle Friday, but we're actually letting other DJs now get involved. And I still am looking for others that want to get involved in our festivities. Share the love. Share the love. Speaking of sharing the love, the presidential debate is tonight between the tax evader and Grandpa Joe. That's at 7 o'clock, so if you want to watch that, I don't know why. Why would you watch something you already know what the outcome is? But then again, there's some people that swear they haven't made up their mind, and I just, wow. So, somebody comes in your house and robs you and does bad things to your family members, and you forgive them? Really? You forgive them? Okay. The Bible does say I'm supposed to turn the other cheek, but not spread them either. Yes, I said that. And you should be laughing, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Captain Company in the morning. Tantalizing Tuesday.
You have something special. You have greatness within you. Hello, this is Les Brown. I start my morning off with Captain and Company in the morning. Make sure you do that. You have something special. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is oldschool101.com.
In total effect, we're getting funky up to par, and that's with a hyped up beat. Just laying on the guitar, you'll feel the bass. It's soft and wet, yes, honey. You'll get a taste, but not just yet. Right, money? The beat is live, troops, so don't front on it. Get it while the getting's good and just jump on it. Minute by minute, yo, hour by hour. Kid and Play got soul power. We getting funky. Dancing in the island, you be smiling from ear to ear. Let's make this clear, dear. Right in the range on the rap frontier. Here is where we stand by popular demand. Let's have a hand for the four-man band. All the MCs in the dust trailing. We got quick on the ones just wailing around. So if you're feeling down, we're gonna cure that. Oh, with the hyped up sound, making sure that a troop is gonna say at the end of the night that the boys were right and they rock the mic. Get funky. I say, you gotta listen close. If you don't dance to this, then you're comatose. Cause I'm fierce, I pierce your soul. Step back, relax, Jack, watch the heads roll. A rhyming editor, competitive. So hyper, you're gonna need a sedative. Just take a hike on a bike when I'm on the mic. Told you I'm a cobra, I'm ready to strike. Administer sinister right, so savage. Axe to the wax, I'm gonna do damage like a volcano about to erupt. Get set, I'm gonna wind it up. I'm getting funky. So there's no doubt, cause when I drop the beat, it's time to work out. Onto the floor, let's start to go off. This ain't hardcore, but yo, it ain't soft. You've been throwing whack rhymes at me. Right and exact, I'm doing exactly what I wanna do. And what you're gonna do is clap your hands when I get in front of you. Hype beats and rhymes are the recipe. Yo, man, don't even mess with me. We're getting funky. So cold that it'll freeze you, numb your mind, give you amnesia. You'll forget why you ever stepped up to bat. You try to diss, we'll have none of that. Listen to me, I'm known to please, gonna lift up the crowd like Hercules. When I step into the stage, the microphone I'll seize and defy you to try and take it from me. Your brain must be numb if you think you got my number. Boy, you're just dumb, and I think you're getting dumber to think that you can handle the kid. I just did this. Yo, I'm the best at this. I'm getting funky. Come on,
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
Taliban Toyota. Taliban Toyota.
Purchase any in-stock 2015 Tacoma and get up to $1,495 off. Or purchase any in-stock 2015 Tundra PNC Cab and get up to $2,000 off. At
Taliban Toyota.
We have a massive selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs, all with the best service in the area.
Taliban Toyota. At the Kabul Expressway at the Kandahar Cutoff. Taliban Toyota.
Mention me, Paul Hollywood, and get your Muslim Brotherhood discount.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Speaking of Jack, love you like a play cousin. Hello.
Late, great George Michael, Captain Company, on the Captain Company Radio Network, 30 after the hour. Slick Vic letting me know that the Tennessee Titans had somebody test positive in the building. Yeah, we knew it had to happen sooner or later, but hell, we got 4 weeks in almost of football before somebody was hanging out with somebody they probably had no business hanging out with, but we'll talk about that a little later. Anyhow, this portion of the program is being brought to you by John Gill and the good friends of ours at Premier Elevator, always lifting customer service to another level. 321-316-8558. That's 321-316-8558. News you can use this hour.
Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron will release a recording involving grand jury proceedings in the Breonna Taylor investigation. Last night's announcement came just hours after an unidentified juror filed a court motion asking to share the details. Cameron has said the information would be inappropriate and could compromise an ongoing federal investigation. Critics say the details given to the grand jury contradict Cameron's public statements.
A Texas sheriff has been indicted for tampering with evidence in the investigation into the in-custody death of a black man last year. Sheriff Robert Chatty is facing a third-degree felony charge, accusing him of destroying or hiding video evidence in connection with Javier Ambler's death. The 40-year-old black man died after sheriff's deputies repeatedly used stun guns on him.
President Trump's former campaign manager is in the hospital after a reported suicide attempt. According to Florida police and campaign officials, officers were called to Brad Parscale's home by his wife on Sunday. She said Parscale had guns and was threatening to hurt himself. Police said Parscale was hospitalized under Florida's Baker Act, which allows anyone deemed to be a threat to themselves or others to be detained for 72 hours for psychiatric evaluation. Under the state's red flag law, officials could also ask a judge to bar Parscale from possessing any weapons for up to a year. Parscale was demoted from his position as the president's campaign manager in July, but he still played a role in the campaign, helping run its digital operation.
The former Louisville police detective charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment in connection to the Breonna Taylor case is expected to plead not guilty. Brett Hankinson is scheduled to be arraigned Monday afternoon. The former officer is currently out on a $15,000 bond. Hankinson is the only officer involved in the Taylor case who is facing criminal charges. His charges aren't related to her killing, but rather to bullets that flew into a neighboring apartment. If convicted on all 3 counts, he faces a maximum of 15 years behind bars. Police shot and killed Taylor back in March. Firefighters in California are bracing for another round of devastation as dozens of wildfires burn in the state. After having a few days of clearer skies and cooler temperatures, the National Weather Service issued a red flag warning for most of Northern California, indicating conditions are ideal for a rapid spread of the flames. Fires broke out in the Napa-Sonoma wine region Sunday. The Napa County Sheriff's Office warned people not to delay in evacuating, tweeting a video of roads lined with fire. Another heat wave in the West Coast is forecast to bring gusty winds with high temperatures reaching the upper 90s, creating even drier conditions and further taxing already exhausted firefighters.
News you could use on a tantalizing Tuesday. I don't know why I'm thinking about tomorrow, because tomorrow's just Wednesday. I mean, just one day closer to the weekend. 82 degrees on the outside here in Central Florida, only going up to 87. The cold front will pass through, and tomorrow, 68 for the low temperature. Only going to make it up to just about 79 degrees on the outside. Wow! That means I can go lay out in the hammock and relax. Captain Company in the morning on a tantalizing Tuesday, flight number 2021.
Using our private lines, we plan for the quiet night. Found whispers in
You're in deep kimchi, buddy. Better have it all in one sock for this one. Claims he was a company man. Worked for you.
His name, what's his name?
Captain and Company in the morning.
Jesus Christ. Not good. Not good.
Clap for a with his rapping. Blow a stack for your with your trapping. Clap for a with his rapping. Blow a stack for your with your trapping. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Coming up, coming down. Ride clean, fix your hair in my crown. Bad H-Town. Keep it trill, y'all know y'all can f*** around. Paris where we been, part my Parisian. It's whole time and no time, it's all y'all season. Bordeaux and Burgundies, flush out a Riesling. When hoes out, them out, y'all put y'all weaves in and clap for it with his rapping. Blow a stack for your with your trapping. Spent all my euros on tuxes and weird clothes. I party with weirdos. Yeah, ho, yeah, ho. I don't pop, I rock Tom Ford. International, bring back the Concord. Numbers don't lie, check the scoreboard. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Yeah, Tom. Hands down, got the best flow. Sound, I'm so special. Sound boy Barrio, this my Wayne Perry flow. Y'all know nothing about Wayne Perry though. District of Columbia, on your tumblers. Hashtags and retweets. 140 characters in these streets. Pardon my laughing, y'all only flagging on beats. Pardon my laughing, I happen to think you sweet. I don't pop, I rock Tom Ford. International, bring back the Concord. Numbers don't lie, check the scoreboard. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Tom Ford.
Oh, man, homie.
So though, coming up, coming down. Ride clean, fix your hair in my crown. Bad H-Town. Keep it trill, y'all know y'all can f*** around. Coming up, coming down. Ride clean, fix your hair in my crown. Bad H-Town. Keep it trill, y'all know y'all can f*** around. Hold up. I don't pop, I rock Tom Ford.
See, this is what happens when I try to do 100 things at once. Okay, time for the birthdays, 43 after the hour, and there's a bunch of them on Facebook. If I can get over to my Facebook page real quick. I know it's right there. They've done changed everything around. But let's talk about famous people first. And turn down the monitor. See there? That's what happens. I got so much going on around here. People born today. Do you remember a guy, Polish Solidarity leader Lech Wałęsa? Yes, today would be his birthday. Jean-Luc Ponty celebrating a birthday. Madeline Kahn, Andrew Dice Clay, Sebastian Cole, former U.S. Congressman in Florida Bill Nelson, the first black woman to have her own public, how do I want to call it? Like not a public service television show, but yeah, it was on PBS. So Gwen Iffel, Sebastian Coe, runner from back in the day. Now, could I get to my Facebook vote? Not votes. Get all of that out of there. I know. Yes, I see that. Can I have my... Oh, there we go. 16 people on Facebook celebrating a birthday. Let me get over there. Terrence DJ Edgar the Hustle Badger. Now, that's a good one. I know that can't be his DJ name. Sonia McClure celebrating a birthday. Jerry Brown, Jasmine Rearson, Bill Tallchief, Ronnie Hazel, Susan Campbell, Kimla Scrooners, John Gillen, Candyland Marshall, Monique Soul Diva, Elizabeth Arcella, Cheryl Nasca, Jesse Sangill, Tracy Deloach, Corey Lamar. Oh my God, it's Jammin' J. Michaels' birthday. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. He's out there in San Diego, used to work with us at WOKB here in Orlando. Now, can I get to the famous? Back to the famous, but give me the pictures. Okay, that would be Bryant Gumbel celebrating his birthday. The next person celebrating his birthday would be Bum Phillips. Oh, hell farm. Mr. Pie. OA Bum Phillips. Do you know what the OA stood for? Text me. Calvin Johnson, Megatron. His birthday. Man was smart to walk away from the Detroit Lions. Anybody should walk away from the Detroit Lions. And Kevin Durant celebrating his birthday. Right here on Capman Company in the morning.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
We want those cuts, DJ. Give us the groove, DJ. We want those mixes, DJ. Give us those mixes.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Your radio is functioning. Your radio is functioning.
We want those cuts, DJ. Give us those mixes, DJ. We want the groove, DJ. We want those mixes.
Concentrate on the music.
We want those cuts, DJ. We want the groove, DJ. We want the bottom, DJ. We want those mixes. Huh?
We got ways to make you move.
Your radio is functioning.
That is interesting.
Concentrate on the music. Concentrate on the music. Concentrate on the music.
We want those mixes, DJ. Give us those mixes, DJ. We want those cuts, DJ. We want those mixes.
We got ways to make you move. 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 We got ways to make you move.
Your radio is functioning.
That is interesting. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Your radio is functioning. Your radio is functioning.
Alright, can you hear me?
Cut, DJ.
There you
Give us those mixes, DJ. We want the groove, DJ. We want those mixes.
Concentrate on the music.
We got ways to make you move. We got ways to make you move.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
I'm laughing. I already got a YouTube copyright flag on the broadcast. From this song, I can't believe that. That would be, God, Great Scott owns the rights to that song. So I guess we'd be in big trouble from Great Scott. Yeah. Time out. Okay. All right, from the shores of the St. John's, sporting his Kansas City Chiefs garb, it's my buddy, BP!
It's Victory Tuesday here in the shores of the St. John's, and of course around the Chiefs' kingdom, setting up a big one this weekend against the New York Patsies. So sorry, we will toast the memory of Uncle Paulie, but after that, I don't give a you-know-what. 34-20, your final score last night. Patrick Mahomes going 31 of 42 for 385 yards, 4 touchdowns, one of them on the ground, actually. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 20 carries, 64 yards, and a long of 16. Tyreek Hill also getting into the running game again, 2 carries for 25 yards and a 22-yard carry, his longest. Patrick Mahomes did score that touchdown on the ground. A wonderful job once again. Throwing to the cheetah, making things happen. Mecole Hardman got into it yesterday. 4 catches, 81 yards, and another beautiful touchdown pass. Lamar Jackson, well, he says that Kansas City is Baltimore's kryptonite. This guy's an MVP-level quarterback, and he knows, what the game is here. He's not untalented, but Kansas City somehow has got Baltimore figured out, despite all the hype. Jackson only going 15-28 for 97 yards and then a lone touchdown. Big difference in this game, of course, with Baltimore, the special teams return game, a 93-yard kick return. Probably the best play of Baltimore's game through all 4 quarters. So it kind of sucks that happened for them. But anyway, Chiefs go to 3-0. That sets up a matchup with the New England Patriots and Cam Newton versus Patrick Mahomes. Another case of mobile quarterbacks doing big things. We'll be watching that. Houston Texans are bringing in safety Earl Thomas for a workout, and his signing this week is very likely. The Ravens actually parted ways with the 7-time Pro Bowl selection this past August after he had an on-field altercation with Chuck Clark. They said he terminated his contract for personal conduct that adversely affected the team. He was said to have punched him in the face. Oops.
Ouch!
Keep it down. Doc Rivers out as the LA Clippers coach.
Sad.
After a disappointing
Very sad.
Season. Yes, that is, but falling short of championship expectations after acquiring Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, which was a big shift in the NBA, but unfortunately Doc tipping the cap, saying that he's had a good time, but it's time to move on. WNBA playoffs. Seattle awaits the winner of Connecticut and Las Vegas. That 5th game is tonight at 7:30. The winner will face them in the WNBA finals. So I got my money on the Aces for this one, for sure. NHL, the Tampa Bay Lightning are your 2020 Stanley Cup champions, blanking the Dallas Stars yesterday in Game 6, 2-0. Major League Baseball playoffs getting started on Tuesday. Yes, I cannot wait to listen. Cubs and the White Sox are in the playoffs. What are the outside chances that we could have an all-Chicago World Series? Don't hold your breath, but it would be nice. Anyway, what? Yeah, that's pretty much like the Cincinnati Bengals winning a game this week. Oh no, I went there. Oh, it's probably even as likely as the Atlanta Falcons. Probably as likely as the Atlanta Falcons actually holding a lead. Thank you, Slick Vic. I'll tip the cap on that one. 2 o'clock today, Astros and the Twins in the first of the AL wildcard games. Chicago White Sox will play the Athletics today at 3 o'clock. The other wild cards in the American League, Blue Jays are going to the Tampa Bay Rays. That's at 5, and 7 o'clock tonight, closing it out, the Yankees and the Indians. Looking ahead to tomorrow's wild card game, the National League, Marlins will play the Cubs. Cubs do host. Reds will go to the Braves, division-winning Braves hosting Cincinnati. Astros and the Twins in Game 2. The AL wild card, all those Game 2s we'll catch you up on now. Now, the way the playoff format's going to work this year is they're going to start having some best-of-3 series in the early runnings, and I'm pretty sure it'll expand from there. But 16 teams this year in the MLB playoffs. Unusual setup because of the COVID issue in the abbreviated season. So that's it. A quiet day on this tantalizing Tuesday from the shores of the St. John's and Victory Monday headquarters on the east coast of Chiefs Kingdom. Back to you.
Oh, but did you hear what happened with the Tennessee Titans? Slick Vic, did he send you that email?
Yes, I did read that report. The Tennessee Titans are closing their facilities and suspending in-person activities. The Minnesota Vikings, out of an abundance of caution since they just played the Titans, are also doing the same. That's a breaking news story, and we'll have more on A7BN Sports over on the Facebook page. Keep a lookout.
Wow. All right, BP, enjoy your Victory Day.
The digital radio revolution is here. Are you ready to join the cause? The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com is building a dedicated sales team for our digital media properties and collaborations to help local and online businesses as well as larger enterprises increase their reach on the online marketplace. Digital media is the future of marketing, and becoming a business partner with Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com will increase your brand name exposure as well as traffic for way less money than print, AM, and TV combined. So what are you waiting for? Contact us now at 407-304-0488. That's 407-304-0488. Or click on the email link on our homepage. The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com. Entertaining the world, one person at a time.
This portion of Captain and Company in the Morning is brought to you by Amanda's Blinging Fashion. Fashionable jewelry at a fraction of the price. Go to paparazziaccessories.com/385837 to learn more about Amanda's Blinging Fashion.
To sit by your computer all day long just to listen to this station. All you have to do is download the TuneIn app, save it onto your smartphone, then type in the name of the station you're listening to, and that's it. How cool is that? Anytime, any place, and anywhere. The TuneIn app from this station in the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd, because your vote is your voice.
Make some noise.
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
I'm coming, I'm here.
Hour number 3 of Captain and Company in the Morning. Oh my goodness, this song was number 1 in 1984. Let's go back.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. The afterworld. A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun, day or night. So when you call up that shrink in Beverly Hills, you know the one, Dr. Everything will be alright. Instead of asking how much of your time is left, ask him how much of your mind, baby. 'Cause in this life, things are much harder than in the afterworld. This life, you're on your own.
Company in the morning. 8 after the hour. Tantalizing Tuesday. Yes, it's been that long ago. Prince with Let's Go Crazy. We're going crazy right here in America. I'm sitting here watching Governor Dumbass. Yeah, he's on TV. You don't believe me? Bring? Yeah. Just grab this and slide it like that. And I want y'all to see what he looks like. Doesn't he look like the kind of kid that in high school somebody beat him up and now he's governor? He's trying to say on TV that 98% of the people will survive COVID-19. And he showed a graph. I wish I could bring it up. Of kids, you know, the percentage of kids that will survive and the percentage of old people that survive. And I just can't believe somebody would show that. I mean, we all know that people do survive from the virus. I personally know somebody that I can think of two people that have survived COVID-19. One was in the hospital 45 days, and the other one was out of work for 3 weeks. And that's beside the point. If anybody dies from this virus, period, end of story. If one person dies from complications of COVID-19, that's one too many, don't you think so? What if that had been your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, maybe your probation officer dying from COVID-19? You too would have some sort of empathy for the family instead of being up there on TV acting like a freaking moron right now, but, you know, trying to justify murder. And then he wants to squash how people go out and protest, saying that more than 7 people is, or 10 people is illegal. Well, then shut down all the restaurants, because if they got more than 10 people eating, wouldn't that be, and they're all Trump supporters, wouldn't that make it against the law? See what I'm talking about? Is it? And then you say, Captain, you sound like a racist. No, I don't. So you're telling me white is right? Answer the question. Are you telling me white is right? I don't think so. So with that being said, I transgress. Common sense, people. That's all I'm talking about. Captain Chris Hill for President 2024. We're going to have the common sense party.
I always thought a little mystery, but now the tension's killing me. Your face left for words to hide. I'm open and I never thought it could be quite so tough. Lips when sealed are splitting up. There ain't no secrets to outshine Father Time. Whispers in the dark don't do. Let's hit the baby, hit the light. Now I just got to spread the news. What are you telling me? 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 I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I don't have any ears. I am positive. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. Wanna tell the whole world we're never gonna be alone. Our love is doomed. Hey. Too many words are too much ground. I'm so glad to get the chance. I'm opening, I'll keep a secret till I knew for sure. Now it's time to take a stand. Whispers in the dark don't do. Let's hit the lights. Now just got to spread the news. What
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? What are you telling me? What are you telling me?
I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I wanna tell the whole world when I drop a tear. You are always here. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I wanna tell the whole world I'm looking at a living dream. Don't wake me up. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I wanna tell the whole world when I drop a tear. You are always here. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I wanna tell the whole world I'm looking at a living dream. Don't wake me up. Don't stop, love me till you drop. It's alright with me. One shot, arrow through the heart. It's alright. It's alright. Now whistle. I'm gonna tell the whole wide world I will never give you up. I'm gonna tell the whole wide world you're my one and only love. Whispers in the dark, don't do. Let's hit the lights. Now just got to spread the news.
What are you telling me? 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 What are you telling me now, girl?
I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. I wanna tell everybody you're my cup of tea. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. Tell the whole wide world your love never shakes. Oh yeah, don't alternate. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. Tell the whole world about my love. Smoke is in my eyes. I don't see other guys. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. Give you up, 'cause you are all I ever want. It's been on solid ground. I wanna tell the whole wide world about you. Tell the world it's time. I don't have any ifs. I am positive.
Hi, this is Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings, and when I want to reminisce about the good old days, I log on to Captain and Company in the morning on oldschool101.com.
Imagination has a door, yeah, that your mind wants to explore. Realizing only when you execute views from within. Oh, you wish it could be. Your mind paints a picture for you to see. Yeah, your mind's gonna give to you just what you feel. Feelings, be what you want to be. Try it, have to find it. It's real inside me. Ooh, takes you high, takes you high. Imagination, takes you high. On top of it's all up to you. Imagination, takes you high, takes you high.
After the hour on Capman Company, chatting with somebody who survived her COVID-19 infection. And now that I'm thinking about it, there's another person I know that had it. And this person works in the healthcare industry. And even she said that it's a conspiracy. Unbelievable. People, you just need to protect yourself. You need to stay away from folks you don't know. And exercise some common sense. What else can I tell you? Just like dealing with this upcoming election. Go vote. And I know that there's people out there that swear that Trump is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I just don't understand how you could say that, but you think he should stay in office for 4 years, then go vote. Because I'm telling you right now, 63% of the population voted in the last election. Or was it 61? Let's just, for the sake of conversation, 60% voted. The other 40 said, well, we'll stay home. We don't need to go. And you see what's happened. So the other 40% certainly is being aroused to go vote. Kind of like to get Barack Obama in office. I know there's some of y'all out there that swear he didn't do anything for this country. I bet you had a job then. I bet you had money then. I bet you had money for groceries. I bet you there was no problems at your house during Barack Obama's tenure. And the news continues to find problems with this man that's in there now. And there are people out there that just think that, oh, there's nothing going on. Everything is fine. And I'm just going, wow. Wow, your parents must have been, and I'll say this again, I'll say this until after the election. Prove me wrong and re-elect him. But I'll put it to you this way. Your parents must have been, let's see, they must have stuck up for the South back in the day. Voter suppression, I bet. Hell, they were probably even down with the Nazis. I mean, who knows? People walk around with blinders on. I don't get it. Or maybe they're like willed to power. They're just dreaming for a perfect place, this utopia land. You like that one, don't you? I'm trying to keep it funny, but it's hard. Boy, it's real hard today. Captain Company, hey, you got some music on your mind or something bothering you? 407-796-8264. Hit me up now. On Flight 2021, Captain Company, in the morning.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Degrees for blue cheese.
This just in, courtesy of CBS News. Certain states, Minnesota, one of them, I just walked back in the studio and I glanced up at the monitor that they're having issues with their 911 service. I probably figured that one out. That's pretty simple. The reason why you're having problems with the 911 service, it has COVID-19, you know. It's infecting everything and everybody. Also saw that there were some issues with the state of Wisconsin. Seems to be having an outbreak of COVID-19 cases. Isn't that where Harley Davidson is made, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and all those people went to the biker festivities in South Dakota? I'm just saying. 250,000 people hanging out together. Somebody had it. Somebody had to have passed it on to somebody else. You want to know why you've got a pandemic on your hands? All you need to do is look at some of these dumbass people that you're associated with. That's all. sit up here and believe that mainstream media doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, that we're stupid too, or that we're liars. Maybe all I can do is just sit back here and stay locked up in my studio and pray for an angel.
want that bottom. Give us that bottom.
Short, sharp rhythm, combined with beats, mixed down on track to make it all complete. And when it comes out fresh, it's no mistake. He made the beat so hard, dance floor shake. I'm Smokey D, he's DXJ, fresh beats he makes, fresh rhymes. I say 2 times put together, this is what we do. We made this jam so you can just face it. Yeah, fuck that bottom. Yeah, fuck that bottom. Yeah, fuck that bottom. We want that bottom. DXJ from the bass attack. Put your box on 10 and please step back. Cause if you get too close, you might get blown away. You know, it really doesn't matter to me where you play. Because nobody on the planet can bass it like us. And when you're on your way home, you and your friends will discuss the way we rock the house. You say again and again, you like the song so much. Why don't you buy this jam and just bass it? We want that bottom. We want that bottom. We want that bottom. We're dealing with that bottom. I'm Smokey D, here to entertain with raps galore and rhymes that pertain. My fresh lyrics to blow your mind. And if you seek your find, I'm genuine. Just throw your hands in the air, wave your arms like you just don't care. To everybody in the place, if you feel the bass, somebody say, oh yeah.
Party people in the place, DXJ's gonna rock this bass. Party people in the place, DXJ's gonna rock this bass. Party people in the place, DXJ's gonna rock that bass. Party people in the place, gonna throw it in your face. We want that party. We want that bottom. We want that bottom. We need that bottom. Well, the place is what you crave, then taste you'll get. Every place is so hard that you'll soon go deaf. Computerized phones with the face that kicks. Party people in the place who watch it hit. Give up that bottom. We want that bottom. Give up that bottom. We need that bottom.
You ought to know by now just who's the best. You see, I never met someone who didn't say that we were facing next time that you see us. Here's a reminder, a crew like this you'll never find. From the USA to the coast of Nigeria, Asia, Africa, and Siberia. Anywhere you go, anybody you ask, they'll tell you the same. This is one fresh jam. Cause all you need is some bass in the smoky cut. To the people on the floor, just get up. Cause I'm Smokey D, he's DXJ. Fresh beats, he makes fresh rounds. I say 2 times put together, this is what we do. We made this jam so you can just
The people in the place, DXJ's gonna rock that bass. Party people in the place, gonna throw it in your face. Party people in the place, DXJ's gonna rock that bass. Party people in the place, gonna throw it in your face. We want that bottle.
on Captain Company on a tantalizing Tuesday flight number 2021. Don't forget our girl Mona Magic comes up at 12 noon with her afternoon tea party. Got conversations with all sorts of folks. Be sure to check her out at high noon. Also, what else is going on around here? I can't talk about that just yet. Not yet. Seems like there's a shakeup. All right, I know about the shakeup. I just don't get it. Hey, people think they can. Well, we know in the NFL that the Tennessee Titans, somebody has contracted the virus, and they played the Vikings this past weekend, so could be some issues with who those teams play this coming week. See, the NFL is smart. They lock it. They'll shut it down real quick and get it right. I just don't understand why everybody else doesn't do the same thing. Poor Doc Rivers out in Los Angeles. He did have a powerhouse team. They should have won. I don't know why. I wonder, will they bring him back to Orlando? Doc, would you come back to Orlando? Orlando's like this snake-bitten team. Remind me of the Detroit Lions of football. Or even the Jacksonville Jaguars of football. I don't get it. So close, but yet so far. Supposed to be a rocket launch today out at the Cape. I don't think that's going to happen. Cold front's got to pass through. Got some showers on the way. Tomorrow, like I said, 79 degrees, so we can slow down and look at those school zones in effect. Up north, down south this coming Friday. Volume number 3, DJ Joey G. In hour number 2, laying down the fat tracks back to back, side to side. And if there's any guest DJs that want to get in on this, all you need to do is holler at us, 407-796-8264. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or an independent. As long as you can spin, we'll get you in. See, I can play with everybody. Why do you think I'm not angry at anybody? I'm far from that. I'm just tired of the foolishness, that's all. Tell it like it is. Babyface, take us out of here on Tantalizing Tuesday.
kind of girl.
Once again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You got to get up out of here.
Go time. Why is it that the people who don't know anything about radio are the ones that come in and try to tell the ones who know about broadcasting what to do, and they're usually the first ones right out the door? I know that I used to make program directors mad as hell at me for my opinions of how to get something done. But here's the funny part. I'm still around. And yet, I just escorted somebody else right out the door today. And getting ready to probably do another one today. Isn't it fun when you run things yourself? Anyhow, join us tomorrow for Way Back Wednesday. No, I'm not firing you. You'll be around for that, I hope. Until tomorrow.
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Aperture, who's been playing with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
You're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now. Here?
I'm out of here anyway. Peace out.